Over the summer, a few Estes Elementary School teachers took a trip to California to get some more information on a new style of learning.
When we went on our trip to Napa, we went to a project-based learning. It taught us how to go about teaching the project-based learning skills and the 4 C's.
We're all using cooperation, and what's that other 4 C's that we're using? Communication. And we're using creativity. And the last C, what are we using of the last? Critical thinking.
The big challenge with PBL:
how do you incorporate projects but make sure that you are teaching standards?
The 3rd grade's project:
they have to create a blueprint of an ideal classroom. They actually got a letter from Obama asking them to come up with a blueprint for the ideal PBL classroom.
It was like, it went crazy. We planned stuff first so we can know what to do.
They are going to use math standards with shapes and geometry, and they're going to learn perimeter and area.
We're using shapes to build like a classroom. Oh, geometry.
They're not so worried about, oh, I'm doing this, is this okay, what are they doing? They're really focused on what's going to help my team.
I'm the project manager and I make sure everybody's on task.
I'm the mediator. When somebody has a problem, I'm the one that fixes their problem.
We make sure everything's organized so we can work.
We made like this classroom where like people, like the teacher can go like inside here, like she can go inside there, and the kids are on the outside.
Here is the classroom that we wish we could have. That's the door you come through. And these 2 areas are the plant areas. And over there is the computers. And over here will be the tables. And over here will be the music area. And over there will be the reptile area.
This is a classroom. Over here is a water fountain, a table with 4 chairs. There's another circle table with 4 chairs.
I think it's kind of fun.
Why do you think
Because we get to know everybody else.
Teachers say the students are benefiting from the projects in more ways than one.
They're coming up with their own homework now. My kids are bringing in books and that they've written themselves.
The 4th grade is embracing project-based learning too.
In the morning time, we're giving them their core instruction, giving them the tools they need to be able to perform the tasks in the afternoon. The project is they have been challenged to redesign the front of our school.
You know how it catches your eye? Well, that's what curb appeal means. It's something that you pay close attention to.
You get to help Miss Flag help people notice the school.
It would improve their perspective of curb appeal.
We're doing the driveway and we're trying to find what to do on the school, how to decorate the driveway of the school. Should we put signs on there, or should we put pictures? We make a big sign and say we are the Bulldogs.
We're trying to look for flowers that we can grow, and we're trying to make our school look beautiful.
Like where the fence is right here, behind it there's 3 boxes, and we're wanting to put marigolds in one, blue buttons in one, and then whatever else.
Yeah, the violets.
And like where there's also tables out there, and we was thinking where there was tables, like if you got a silver tray for having classes in the lunchroom all week.
We have to use math because we'll have a budget. We also have to use reading because we have to read off the computer. Science because we're getting with the rest of our school. And it's a bit of a challenge from us having to look at this, cut down. We actually have to buy stuff. We have to monitor what we are buying since we have a budget.
How to make them grow, how to, water them and let them have sunlight in a spot where there's sunlight and stuff.
And if you don't know how to spell, when people are like driving, they're going to be like, well, those kids don't know how to spell when they're 4th graders. So I don't know if that school is really good.
What trees do we grow?
How much does it cost? It's a special school because my dad and my aunt, they went to this school.
This you do a lot ahead of time, and then you kind of just stand back and you watch them learn and teach each other. And so it's a great experience to know that they're teaching themselves and you're just planting the seed and watching them grow.
Project-based learning has arrived at the Owensboro Public School System. Cravens Elementary School students have hit the ground running.
We are having them complete team building activities so that they are seeing for themselves the importance of being able to collaborate with others, to communicate, to think critically. We want the kids to learn how to think critically and solve their problems without us solving them for them. If I just give them the answer or tell them what to do, then they're not really learning.
Gavin, what's a strategy that your team used that you think helped you be successful on the team challenge? You all took part. Does it help when everybody is working?
Yes.
Okay. What happens if just one person sits back? What happens to your success? Does it increase or decrease? Decrease. Decreases, right? Yes, because all of you have something to offer to the challenge, right? What if one person's trying to do everything? You know, that one person that tries to be the boss all the time? Wants you to always use their ideas? How does that work?
Not very well.
Not very well, because it makes everybody else on the team feel how? Kind of useless, right?
On day one, students get their problem.
How can we design and build the tallest tower that will support the weight of a textbook? So a textbook, something like this, since we don't textbook, it's going to be, you know, the real thick textbooks we used to have in science. The little thick ones.
Dictionary?
Yeah, like a dictionary, exactly. Way to infer.
Paper, rubber bands, straws, scissors, paper clips, and cards.
It isn't always easy.
They're the strongest.
How are you going to make it strong? I mean, a textbook's pretty heavy, isn't it? How are y'all going to make it strong?
Using these materials.
It's kind of hard sometimes.
Students try all kinds of different ways to build the tallest tower.
All you gotta do is put the.
I don't know.
We need a paper clip that's not big.
Because maybe we could add stuff to their ideas and we could figure something out that everybody's idea and make something work good.
One person could have a good idea, and somebody can have a better idea, and you just combine those two together.
Is it going to work?
Yes.
Are you confident?
No.
So we're trying to make it work before we make it tall.
We're gonna try to put these two cups at the bottom,
And then put
this right here, and try to hold it down with a rubber band.
At the end of day one, the winner is a 13-inch tower.
How does it feel to win?
Pretty good.
On day two, students take a different approach. They talk about what worked well, then they draw out a plan.
Yellow paper. Don't use your paper from your bag to draw on.
We wanted to know what we were gonna do before we just do it.
The students immediately get to work.
Because we're not supposed to give up.
Because we give up, then you're a quitter.
This time, we went into our journals.
We're trying to do something new.
To use two straws and some string to put it with paper and two
Why do
cups
you think
down
that'll work better?
because it'll keep it up more and put the string on top so it'll keep it up more.
Today, the tallest tower reached 23 inches.
With the project-based learning, it makes it so easy to make what we are teaching the kids anyway with the Common Core, make it relevant, make it real.
This is different because this is like kind of like science, I think.
We love the projects we're doing.
For the Owensboro Public School System, I'm Dave Kirk. Thanks for watching.